Alright Treagles, what's happening? So I was at another fantastic WrestleForce show yesterday. Now this was at the Ilford Sports Club. Just before I get into some of the matches, I do want to say a big thank you to the crowd that did turn up. It was a small crowd, there's only about 25 people there, but still nevertheless it was good. The reason why I think that there was a small crowd because there was a double booking. WrestleForce was meant to have been there the week before, but due to double bookings, unfortunately they had to be put back a week. So I think that this did play on the audience a tiny bit. Maybe some of them couldn't have made it that weekend for other reasons, but nevertheless, fantastic show from WrestleForce once again and all the wrestlers. So I just wanted to say a big thank you to that. I'll put in a video of you seeing some of the crowd and obviously a little chat with me and the guys that I went with as well. So, the first match up was a match between Voodoo and Carl Ashmore. Now, I have to talk about Voodoo. I really do like this guy. He does play a heel, but I think he plays it well, and for a big guy, he's a lump and a half. He is light on his feet. I really do like this guy. You'll see in some of the videos what I'm going to be showing that what I mean. Now, Carl Ashmore, I've seen him once or twice before. I do like the guy. Unfortunately, the crowd, I don't know if, because it's the first match on, some of them are hard to warm up to, some of the wrestlers, especially when they don't know them that well. It's hard to get to know what they're about. But just before I do show you the video, I do have to say that I really do like Voodoo's entrance as well. I think it's different. I've never seen it before. And I really don't know how he doesn't break the ring when he does this. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. You'll see what I mean in the video. Right, so we are in the Ilford Sports Hall. I think there's about 5 people here. I'm with Tom. Tom's a new addition. This is Tom. And you've met James before. And yeah, so hopefully I'll get a few more videos to you.
The mass crowd.
Yes, I will. Let me spin the camera around, and so you can see. No, I just took a photo. Why have I just taken a photo for? Why have I just taken a photo? They've lowered the ring, as you can see. There's about 3 people there, about 7 or 8 over there. So there you go. Shot his arse now. Forget breaking the ring. I don't know how he doesn't break his arse, but there you go. So that was both of the guys' entrances. I'm just going to show you a video or 2 now of how the match went, and then you'll see who ended up the victorious wrestler out of the 2.
Off the front! 1, 2, 3, 4! Final warning! 1, 2!
Oh, ref, have a word!
1, 2, 3! 1 more time, and you're out! 1, 2!
Evidence! So there you have it. Voodoo was obviously talking to the ref in the corner about his deal. Ref, you look away, I'll throw the talcum powder in his face, everything's cushy. So it was taking another bung. What a surprise, eh? We're back in Italian football once again, aren't we? But there you go. Voodoo got the win. Controversial or not. Depends who you talk to, don't it? So that was the very first match. There you go. So unfortunately, the venue didn't have a microphone, so the announcer had to keep shouting. So if you can't hear him, I do apologise. Normally they'll give him a microphone so you can hear what they're introducing for the matches, but they didn't have one, unfortunately, so he just had to shout as loud as he could. But nevertheless, going into the second match now, and this was a women's match between the Amazon, who is the current WrestleForce champion, versus Psycho la 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 dida. So that's just my input on there. She came out again in a schoolgirl uniform, and she was offering me a lolly. As soon as I went to go take the lolly, she went, "No, you're not having it." Now that's mean, right? Do not take food away from a fat man, right? Just don't do that. Simple as that, okay? So anyway, going into some of the intros now, I'll show you a video of how they went. So there you go. That is the WrestleForce Ladies Champion, Amazon. That is her intro. Now, as you can see, she had a little chat with a couple of guys that were sitting next to us because they had no reaction to her whatsoever. But there you go. Now, I have to apologise here because I actually didn't get on camera Psycho la 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 tita offering me the lolly. And once again, I had no video footage because I had the fucking cameraman in my way again. And in this one, you'll see the refs again. Now, I'm throwing it out there, right? All cameramen, all referees, I want all of you against me, right? We are having a Hell in a Cell. We are having a TLC. We're having it all, right? I want all of you against me because this is unbelievable. Oh, you're digging me out now. You're digging me out now. There's a vendetta against me. Everyone's standing in the way of Matt for some reason. I'm watching all of you. I'm calling you all out now, all right? So going into some of the videos of the match now.
Take her mask off.
So that's what you get, Psycho. That's what you get when you don't offer me a lollipop. No, you lose the match. You see, now, if you gave me the lollipop, you would have won. Simple as that. That's all I'm saying, basically. But it just goes to show just how good the Amazon really is and why she is the WrestleForce Ladies Champion. Very aggressive as well, so I was a little bit intimidated. I'm not going to lie there. I definitely would not want to cross her path. Let's just put it that way. So anyway, as you can see, she was victorious. Play the music, ring the bell. Just don't make her ask twice next time, guys, please. All right, because let's keep her happy, okay? So anyway, going into the next match. Now, this was a tag match. And this was between Costatino and Frank Howe. And bless him, he brought his little mummy with him, didn't he? They were representing the Cod Fellas, right? They work at the local fish and chip shop. Personally, I went there once, gave me a dodgy stomach. I don't recommend it, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I'm just throwing that out there. So, yes, and they was facing, of course, my boy, Oliver Peace. Ollie, Ollie, Ollie! And there you go. You know what I'm saying? Loads of videos. And he's making, well, pretty much, he's not his debut, but it was his second ever match. He's only 17 years old, and his name was Alfie Dow. Now, 17 years old, again, we've had this chat before. I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life when I was 17. But I'll throw some of the videos in there, and then you can make an assumption of what you did and what you didn't like about the match.
Camera's back in your face.
Shut it, your mouth.
Nick the Greek.
Del Boy wants his coat back.
So there you go. So the reason why he said, get that camera out my face, you mug. So if you watched my last show, he went flying out the ring and I put the camera right in his face. And he didn't appreciate that for some reason. I don't know why. I thought it was great camera footage for myself, with no one getting in the way, of course. So there you go. And yeah, Del Boy does want his coat back. So I'm going to have to end this one here and call this part 1. So I'll be making part 2 very, very soon. We are actually off to a show right now in Bury St Edmunds. And this is for DOA Wrestling. Now, I'll be driving up with Ollie, and Ollie's actually in a title match himself, so hopefully he gets the win, and I'll be bringing you some videos and photos of the event. So like I said, this will be part 1. Part 2 I'll be bringing you very, very shortly. So until then, take care and see you later.